You get unloaded, right?
Most of the time, yes.
That's good. That's good. So how long you been driving a truck?
About 14 years.
Wow, 14 years. And what made you get into truck driving?
Lost my job in construction and needed to eat.
That was short, dry, and to the point.
The housing market where I lived in Montana when I was working construction went belly up back in 2006.
Uh-huh.
And I already had my Class A, and so I needed to do something so I could eat.
You know, when I hear stories like that, it makes me love this world of trucking more. Now we can say we've seen a pandemic come through and trucking still moved. You know, that's a hard industry to be. I mean, if we look from our head, I always tell everybody, all the way down, all over this room, everything was once on a truck at some time or another. Even when you was in the construction business, I imagine you saw trucks come in and deliver y'all products. Am I correct?
Correct. I mean, that's how we got shingles. We got our wood for framing houses, and we got all kinds of stuff that came to us by truck, usually by flatbed.
Yeah. You know, I look at drivers, and especially somebody like you, that you come to the yard, you never have no problems, you just drop and hook and come up. I like to say that, I don't want to use the word laid back, I want to use the word in gear. We're just in gear there for you to make money. The system is designed for you to make money. Do you agree with that? You must do.
I do.
Yeah, and you got people like your dispatcher, Rodney Cobb. He's I think the last 3 times one of his drivers has won. We told him we're gonna have to do something with him. He is so excited about that.
So what, you got to cut him off now?
Yeah, we got to cut him off. But that's
Tell
true.
him he can't nominate any more drivers?
He can't nominate no more drivers. But really though, this driver of the month has been so good for us. And most of all, what this was to get you on this show for, was to thank you. Not for nothing other than just to tell you thank you for the job you do, for your safety, for your caring of your company. And I want to tell you something, show you how good my memory is when I told you about the gift card you had won. You told me, you said, that was a blessing in disguise.
Right.
I remember when you said that.
I was not expecting that.
Huh?
I remember when you sent me that Qualcomm message about the picture for the certificate. At first I had no idea what was going on. And I remember where I was when I sent you that picture. I was actually at a way station on the north side of Baltimore. You didn't know that 2 weeks later you'd be on Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders, did you? No, I had no idea.
Well, let me ask you something. You just said something about way stations. What do you find if somebody's out there and they want to be in the trucking and they're thinking about trucking? What is a good pointer you could give them about going through way stations? What are the main things? I imagine it'd be the speed limit and...
Right. Obey the speed limit. Obey the, some way stations will have lane indicators.
Mm-hmm.
And like Tennessee, they'll give you either a bypass signal or they'll give you the other arrow that tells you to go across the scale. You gotta pay attention to that, otherwise they will stop you.
Now, who's responsible when you load your trailer? You're responsible for weighing it, correct?
Correct.
And is that very hard? I think we got those up-to-date tandems that you can slide and whatnot.
On most of our trailers.
On most of ours. If I was to ask you, what is your favorite area you would like to go, what would you say?
That we go to,
Yeah, did we go
I really like going to Salina, Kansas.
to Salina, Kansas? For the miles, or you just like that area?
Oh, I like the area and the miles.
Okay. We load right back out of Salina, Kansas, don't
No,
you? Okay.
usually Kansas City.
Kansas City, which is how far from Salina?
About a good 2.5 hours.
So when you leave on a trip with these up-to-date systems and your Qualcomm and all, what is the advantages you found? What's your little secret to making it all work out for you? Leaving on time.
That's important. I always try to leave early, and I always try to make sure I know my customers. Which ones are first come, first serve, which ones are by appointment only,
Okay.
and
If you had a customer that was first come, first served, then your advantage would be that to get there as early as you can, right?
right. Like the one I had last week up in Fraser, Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
they were first come, first serve, and they took me about 15 hours early.
Which was an advantage to you.
Right, because I could turn around and go down to Jackson Center, Ohio, and be ready to go pick up my next load.
Okay.
Instead of having to wait for my appointment time, I go down to Jackson Center, and they're also first come, first serve.
Mm.
And then when they open, and then also what helps is which customers allow overnight truck parking, which ones don't. So I go down to Jackson Center, park there overnight, and get there, and I'm there when they open first thing in the morning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you hear how it's done. Early bird gets the worm. That would be a good analogy of it.
Yes.
When working for Sanders, while working for Sanders, and you say you've been there a year, who else did you work for before then?
I worked for Swift on their Walmart dedicated division out of Brundage.
Mm-hmm. So, the transition from Swift to Sanders, was it easy for you?
It was easy.
Good, good. You know, I've hired a lot of drivers from different companies, and they tell me a lot of times that I think our Qualcomm system is a little different from other systems. But I stand tall on this, and I think you'll attest to this. As long as we got this plastic can, these plastic batteries, that truck to pull them, and keep this circle going, we're going to be fine. What you think?
I would agree.
We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. That's the key to it there. Was there anybody that you would like to say hey to? You want to say hey to your dispatcher? Do that so you'll get plenty miles this week. He's always talking about that. That's Rodney Cobb, and Neil Dobson is the leader over there in the Buck Division. Has the Buck Division been the only place you worked at Sanders? You come in at the Buck?
Came in at the bulk and stayed there and found no reason to leave.
Yeah, I know it. I tell everybody the Buck Division is a unique division for us. You know, everything is mostly our products being hauled and mostly coming back. So, you know, if you're a family man or want to be home on the weekend. I was talking to you before you came on the show, and I asked you how many miles you run last week. You told me 3,000 miles.
Correct.
And you was home Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When did you get home?
I got home actually Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon. That ain't bad for 3,000 miles. And you had been in Troy a couple of times this week, right?
Well, yes, I had to go up to Fraser, Michigan, and I had to go down to Jackson Center, Ohio, pick up, bring a load of scrap lead back to the plant,
Mm-hmm.
and turn around and go back up to Holland, Ohio. I had to pick up a load out of Holland, Ohio, and turn around and come right back. And I had to try to get back before I ran out of hours completely.
Mm-hmm. Now, you just said running out of hours. We are, I tell guys all the time, they ask me about getting in the truck, and most of all, I try to make sure our guys on the yard understand that you guys are on the clock. Just briefly, you're 70, I think. Well, you're 14. When you start your 14-hour rule, what are some key things that you try to do to conserve those hours in that day?
Well, one of the things is my truck only has one fuel tank, and that's one of the things that I've found over the years that it really eats up a driver's time. So if my fuel solution doesn't work, that's one thing I do to save time on that 14. Is sometimes I will call up my dispatcher and say, hey, this is where I'm at, can you find me a fuel stop? And that actually will save me time, because instead of having to make 2 or 3 like the Qualcomm will tell me to do, I only have to make 1.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about
those little things like that.
The fuel system is very unique, because I think they got a program put in that may necessarily be the best way you want to stop, but it's the cheaper fuel, and it gets you from point A to point B. Sometimes I think they got away your fuel a couple of times in a trip. That eats up to 14 is what
Right.
you're telling me.
That
Okay.
eats up 14, eats up to 70.
Now, when you say the 70, in order to gain a 70, because I'm talking to some people out there that may want to just know how this truck can really work, 34 hours off not doing nothing, they give you a full 70 back, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Do you do any training?
Nope, I don't.
Okay. Would you like to?
I've thought about it, and I'm not sure I'm ready to make that leap yet.
You're not sure you're ready to make that leap yet? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I want to extend this welcome to you right here on Truck Talk. And I want to tell you that if you ever want to train, it's drivers like you that we would love to have to train. Looked at your record before you come on the show. You got an excellent driving record. You got a excellent, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you this man has got an excellent work history, it's excellence. And you didn't know I did my homework. Nobody in dispatch or load coordinator said nothing but high praise. The guy's gonna be on time, he's gonna do what he says, and you can depend on him. I mean, it was just all the way from your dispatcher to Neil to the load coordinators that actually gets the load. You know, I don't want to make none of my drivers mad. Let me be careful how I say this. But when we have drivers that the load coordinators know them by name for good reasons.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, you know, if the load coordinator know this is Johnny or this is Jim, that means that they know when that truck is in the area, hey, load the truck. Load the truck. But, you know, I don't want people to be afraid to come and work for us, think we just push. We don't. We do everything by that Qualcomm, by hours of service. We do no over-hour running. We do no illegal running. If you do, that would get you terminated, get you rolled up at the law room. But you can come out there and you can work hard and you can follow that system. You get plenty of home time and plenty of miles. Wouldn't you be correct to say, wouldn't you really go along with that?
Yes, sir.
And that's good. If you're working for a trucking company, I tell people all the time, if you got to work over 2,500 miles a week, you may be working for the wrong company. 3,000 is the gravy, but 2,500 miles a week will do what you just said when you quit construction, when it went belly up. You got something to get you something to eat.
Right.
You got something to get you something. You know, a lot of people don't look at a job like that. Well, a job actually, that's one of the things it does. It feeds you. It puts a roof over your house, over your head. It puts clothes on your back. It takes care of your children. It takes care of your wife. That's nothing other than the man upstairs better than a good job. If you got a good job, other good things will come along with it. They'll come along with it.
Right.
So like having good equipment. I love that we got good equipment, because good equipment makes a man feel better and work harder. You got one of APU. Is your truck got APU on?
Of course.
You love it, don't you?
Yes.
Everybody loves those. They're real quiet and they keep the truck cool. I've got them on the red line. The truck is just cool. That's a tough little engine that sits back there. I don't know what those weigh. Do you know?
I'm not sure either, but I do know that most states, with the exception of maybe Connecticut, give us a 400-pound weight exemption for them.
Really? They just knock that off your gross weight.
Right.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Yeah, because a lot of these states have got no island. You have to have APU because they don't want you to idle the truck in their state.
Nope, they don't.
Do you go to New York?
Very rarely. I've only been there one time with Wiley Sanders, and that was Brooklyn.
Did you like it?
I had a great view of the Manhattan skyline. The one part that I liked was getting back on the Verrazano Bridge and getting the heck out of there.
I don't know. What about the per diem? That's a good program we got where you get $66 right when you leave before midnight. You enjoying that?
Yes, and it's especially important considering that, you know, now with the recent revisions to the tax code, drivers can't write that up on their taxes anymore.
That is correct. And I tell people, I thought I was pulling out a per diem package, but I tell people all the time, that's another thing that I say. If you're working for a company and they don't offer you per diem, then
you're with the wrong company.
You're with the wrong company. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's the per diem package. This is a package that is set up exactly for drivers. And it's a government package, and you have to have a private provider to have this. And we have it, and this is a great, me and Ricky use it at the schools, and we take it around and show it to people. When I think of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, I think of all the benefits and stuff that we have. I just have to say, if you're driving anywhere else, you may be just losing money. What you think?
Yes.
Well, it was good to talk to you, and thank you, because I know today, and ladies and gentlemen, let me say this, for this guy to come and talk to me today, kind of got his week started funny, because now normally you would be delivering today.
I'd be out the gate by now.
Yeah, you'll be out the gate. So I just want to tell you, I appreciate you taking time out your busy schedule. Most of all, I appreciate the job you do. So I want to say on behalf of everyone in safety, everyone at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, thank you, and you know the new norm, we got to sanitize it up now.
Of course.
Thank you. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. You know, I am so excited this morning. I know she thought I'd forget it, but Kathy McClendon, tomorrow is actually her birthday. And I told her, I said, well, Monday is going to be your birthday on Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines because I won't be there Tuesday. And so, Kathy, I went out, I got you a card, and it's because we love you there at Wiley Sanders. Kathy is going to retire, I think next year. Pretty soon it's coming, but anyway, Kathy, let me read you your card. A birthday thought, especially for you. Those who give happiness give one of life's nicest gifts. Kathy is always a happy person. If you know Kathy McClendon, you know what I'm talking about. There are times that are perfect for telling those who mean a lot to us how important they really are. Kathy, you're really important to us there at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. You're really important to the drivers. I know all the drivers love you. You take care of any. They got these red light tickets now that you get when you go through these traffic lights and stuff. And sometimes our drivers get them. We pray that it don't happen, but when it do happen, Kathy, you step in and you take care of it and make sure the driver is safe. And for that, Kathy, we say thank you. We say thank you for everything you do. Not done with your car though. Got a little more. So on your birthday, I want you to know you are thought of with love for all the happiness you bring, not just today, but every day throughout the year. Happy birthday, Kathy McClendon. Kathy is very special to me. I'm kind of spoiled and try not to eat too many sweets and stuff, but every week or every other day, I would say, Kathy brings me Oreo cookies. And it's one of those things like Doug teaches us down there in safety. It's just that little thing that she goes and get me those cookies. And I don't buy Oreos. I go in the grocery store. I don't buy them. I don't know when I bought some, but I eat some about twice a week because I go up to Kathy's office and have cookies with her. You know, you see me laugh when I go to talking about people that I work with, because that's my family, y'all. That's my family. We are a big family out there. It don't matter if you work in the lead plant or if you work in the KW or if you work at, it don't matter. If you're a part of the Sanders family, we're a family. We stay together, we stick together, and we work hard together. We work really hard together. Most of all, that connection bonds us. And we're bonded like that. Anytime you got a family bond like that, what is a family that prays together, stays together, and that's what we do. Every morning, every Monday morning, when we have new recruits in, I tell them recruits, I said, this is your last orientation. I don't want you to have another orientation. Because I be wanting to be a part of my family. Because it's a great family to be a part of. And Kathy, this is your special day. I hope you got to see it, but if not, I know you'll go back and look now when somebody tell you, but we just wanted to do a little something for you just to tell you how much we love you and how much we think of you. A minute ago, you may have heard me talking about per diem, and this is a very, very excellent package. Drivers, this here is like a raise to you. And how this works, and I can explain it now. I kept reading it till I got it right. The first $66 you make, just say $100, you take 66 out, 5 days or how many days to the next pay period. At the end of the week, we put it back in there. It's called per diem. It's a great tax break. The only way the government lets you have this is you have a private provider. We have one. The next thing I want to show you and talk about, this here could be your success, your key to success. Right there, put your phone on it. You can actually fill out an application. Modern technology is so advanced, and what I like about Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep up with it. We keep up with it. We got the latest technology in our trucks, our Qualcomms. It's just the latest technology. You saw my driver of the month here. I like hearing him say that he gets to know his customers. He gets to know who takes it 24 hours, who takes it by appointment only. Let me tell you something, drivers. We hear you, we see you, and we love what you do. That is so good for a man to take his time and know what's going on, so when he gets to a place, he know that he can deliver. I'll be right back after this commercial break. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Outside.
Well, got a football coach coming too. Woo. Well, I got what, 20 minutes? I'm good. I can do it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you were out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
And welcome back to Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I've got to take this time to thank three of the greatest restaurants around. All our restaurants in Pike County are good, but I want to give a special thank you to Julia's. They prepare food for us all week for our recruits that come in. And Bo, man, we thank you. We thank your staff. We just thank you for what you do over there, preparing the food and just making sure the drivers have plenty. Thank you so much. And when I forget to call me and get a number or something, and we got to send a great thank you to Sips on the Square. Oh, my guys are just loving the, what was it, chicken Alfredo, I believe you fixed for them with the red sauce and the white sauce. It was great. So Sips in the Square, thank you. Thank you for coming and delivering it. That's so big for us. And Males too. We want to thank you guys. You're our Thursday guys, and you do a great job. And I feed my recruiters on Thursday because they're giving road tests and stuff, and they don't have time to eat dinner, and they love it. They love it. So we thank you for that. Pike County is a very knitted community, and that's what I love about it, the knitted part of it, the binding together of it. And what I like about being here on Truck Talk, we help keep that bind together. And I always extend the invitation to you. If you're in Pike County and you're doing something positive and you need to get the word out, feel free to reach out to us right here at Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We'll be glad to help and do what we can to assist that. I'm so excited. I think I got about another, maybe a month, and we going across the hall. We going across the hall. We getting a new studio. We actually are. We're getting our own little studio, and we're excited about it. Mr. Campbell is going to give us some nice KW stuff to put on our new studio, and everything is going to be permanent. When you see it, it's going to be permanent. We have to get here and put all this up. We're going to get us stuff that just stays up. We're going to get us some lounging chairs and truck talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're here to stay. Sanders has been in business since 1959, and I tell people on the phone, we ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. That's one of my greatest recruiting lines. Let me put my mic on. No wonder they keep pointing at me back there. That's one of my greatest recruiting lines. We're not going nowhere. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to provide jobs, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to work hard, and we're going to be happy, and we're going to make money. And if I went to a school today, and I asked, and I do this all the time, I say, what was the reason everybody got into truck driving? What was the biggest reason? Everybody just sit there, and I go, was it money? And everybody go, they'll raise their hand. And that's true. It's an industry that makes money. And I'm not down in colleges, because Troy's got one of the greatest colleges around, Troy University. But I will say this, everybody's not college material. I'll start with myself. But you can go to truck driving. I think Mr. Davis, I'm gonna say, has the shortest course right now. I'm not even gonna say shortest, long, but I know that from 4 to 6 weeks you can claim your CDL. You can come to work for us and train for 10 weeks. And after those 10 weeks, you'll be on a truck. You'll be on a truck. You'll be on a truck. Now, you won't be at top pay, but it'll be some good pay. It'll be some good pay. Your pay goes by your experience each year, and so on. So, I like to recommend to you, if things just not going good and you tried a couple of things and they didn't work, hey, check out truck driving. Check it out. It can't hurt nothing. It can't hurt nothing. Mr. Davis down there, I think it's 4, 5, 8,000. Will help you. He'll help you. Trentham State and Montgomery. Dean. I know Dean up there. Dean is a real good guy. Real good guy. He'll help you. Reed State, down in Greenville, Alabama. Mr. Nicholson. Mr. Ronnie Nicholson. I got to get over there to see him too. I'm going to try to do that this week. He'll help you. We've got relationships with a lot of these schools. And I don't mind you calling me, say if you don't have your CDL and you're trying to figure out how to get your CDL. I don't mind you calling me. My number is 334-372-5049. I'll try to point you in the right direction. If you need a job, period, call me. I may know somebody. I love helping people. I love it. That is my quest. I've always said if I ever got in a position where I could help somebody, I was going to do that, because I had help. I had help. And I love to say this. I love to say this because, we go through life and we're trying to accomplish something. And sometimes the things we wanted to accomplish, it just didn't work out. A marriage, it just didn't work out. A job, it just didn't work out. He was going to buy this house, but it just didn't work out. And he was going to get this kind of car, but it just didn't work out. But I have to look back on my life and I say, I'm 59 years old. My company was started the year that I was born. And here I am, been working for it and never had a job nowhere else. I had my own business, but never a job nowhere else. That is just a blessing, and it's amazing. And I'm not the only one. I'm not, and you know what, next week I'm going to do that. I had started doing it one time and the pandemic come along and but I'm going to count up some of the years and get some numbers on some of the people that's been out there with us, you will be amazed. Anybody stay that long? Gotta be something good. It's gotta be something good, because we don't hold nobody's hand. And where am I going with that, drivers? And I say this every Monday morning to every new recruit comes in there. I hope this is your last orientation. You just saw my driver of the month. Said, you think he's going anywhere? What was he doing? He's doing construction work. He said it went belly up. He had to eat. I like the seriousness in his voice. He said, I had to eat. He got him a job. He got him a job and he started working. And it worked for him. And it worked for him. That's what we got to do. You just got to keep working. You just got to keep trying. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection. Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You know, I was sitting here and I was thinking about how long we've been here. What made me think about it, I was looking at some of the promos, and I had hair when we started. That's fastly leaving. Derek Thompson is always picking at me about being old, so I can kind of see it, Derek. I see that a little bit. You know, I was talking the other day to some guys, and we was talking about the direction that we're going. You know, man, this pandemic has just changed our way of doing things. At one time, I was having schools here and having guests and a bunch of students, and now we've had to limit that a little bit. But through all of that, through everything that's went on in this country, I've looked at that we have just really been going good. And yeah, I had a piece of paper here to me. October the 14th, 2019, we started this. We come a long way. We come a long way. Scott is always real good about getting me up information and stuff. Who was the first guest we had, Scott? I'll give him something. I'll give him something to do. But no, what I want to say to you is, ladies and gentlemen, to the city of Troy, And to all surrounding areas, remember that Truck Talk is here for you. And I say that with all seriousness. Our sister companies and Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we've all got together to band to put together something for this community. And Christmas, we've been there. We've been there in storms. We've been there, and we reached our hand out, and we're gonna continue to reach our hand out. And you know, and it's like a good insurance policy. And when I think of insurance policy, drivers, let me tell you something. That healthy as you that we offer is good. Every time I hear a case of it, I brag on it. I had another friend of mine that used it, and it's simple. You just video chat and you talk to a real doctor. I mean, a real doctor. He had some symptoms going on. He got his wife to get on there for him and help him get on and get hooked up. But anyway, hey, before the pandemic, they said they was answering in like 10 minutes. He said it took about 30 or 40 minutes, beat back, however they do it, and explained his symptoms to the doctor, was then written a prescription. All good. That is so good for a driver that's out on the road, maybe feeling a little some way, and that health is you. Be sure to use it. Be sure to use it. Check it out. Be sure to use it. And people, let me say this. Be careful out there. I mean, I keep hand sanitizers, and this is our new norm. We might as well we should have been doing it. We should have been doing it more. Now we're forced to. But we're going to get through this, and we're going to get through this together. As long as trucks keep moving, this country will keep moving. And that's true. Trucks move this country. Trucks move this country. As long as they can keep moving and we can slowly get our economy turned back around, I'm anxious to see in the next coming months what we do. And everybody's saying, you know, let's get past this election. Let's get past this election. I don't say let's get past the election. I say let's just get better now as we go. Every day get better. Try to be better today than we was yesterday. And the day after, and the day after. And do what we're supposed to do. Everybody does their little part. What I mean by doing your little part. Wear your mask if you feel you need to. And to just follow the guidelines, especially in the stores. I want to commend Pike County. I want to commend all the stores, all the restaurants. I've been to Popeyes. You got the tray you sit it down on. KFC, you got the tray you sit. I know y'all say I eat all the time, and I try to eat everywhere in this county, everywhere in this town. McDonald's, I see you. I see what you're doing. Sips, we see how you do it. Flo's Kitchen, I see how you're doing it. You got the sanitizers in there. So I just got to commend every eating place in Troy, Alabama. I have not seen an eating place that has not made no adjustments to it. I may be finna find out who's the first person on the show.
I have pictures that I can put up.
I think it was August 16, 2019. I have pictures of last guest. Okay, I'm gonna get out here early so you can do that. But you know, it's just good. Scott is in the back, and he's giving me all this stuff, information that, you know, when I start talking about something I don't know, he'll just write it down for me and help me. But you know, it's just been another Monday that I have just truly enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself of talking about Pike County, talking about the city of Troy, and talking about trucking. And had my driver of the month on, and I'm going to have my other driver of the month on. And at the end of the month, I'm going to have Dale Clifton, one of my recruiters. He's going to be on with me, and he's going to pull the driver for the next month. We're not stopping. Ladies and gentlemen, we on fire, and we rolling. And we rolling. So I like to just say, until the next time, you know, just be nice. Just be nice, and let's just band together. This has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. To my drivers, good night to you. Most of my drivers watch me at night. That's why I say Good night to you. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.